YouTubers, what is up? Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. We are going to dive right into the topic, and the topic here is how to spice up your grooves, especially if the grooves are somewhat boring, or maybe just boring to you. You know, a lot of times we as drummers think like, oh, this is so lame, but somebody that doesn't play drums does not think that at all. They think like, oh man, that thing that where you go boom, ka, boom, boom, ka, it's so cool, and you're like, that's all you need? I could do that. I thought you needed some stank, don't skadonk, don't chicka digga bone to game, ba-doom, dum. I'm happy to ska, So this is spicing up grooves that maybe you think are boring. Things that you've done a lot of. All right, so we're gonna take something that hopefully you know, and if you don't, if you're more on the beginner to intermediate side, then just this part alone is a great lesson for you. And that's just a groove built out of a paradiddle diddle. Right hand lead, paradiddle diddle. You're not adding any notes, not doing anything crazy, so you've got paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle. All that is right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left. Let's just make sure that we have that groove down. Play it with me, 70 BPM. Okay, so it's a nice groove, but as the drummer, I'm a little bored. I want to spice it up a little bit. Or maybe somebody else, maybe the musical director wants me to spice it up a little bit. That's probably not going to actually happen, but maybe that's what happens. Sorry about that, Thunder Butter. All right, so how are we going to spice this up? Well, to me, we've got 4 repeated parts, right? A paradiddle diddle in this position. Then I come down, paradiddle diddle. Then I do it again. Then I do it again. So I'm going to take the third one and change that up a little bit. That gives me a little bit of an AABA situation. So paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, up for grabs, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, up for grabs, paradiddle diddle. I missed the para, but we'll just get through it anyways. So what I'm going to do there is a little kick right left, kick right left. So that gives me it's cool, but I feel like it's not adding enough spice. It's not standing out enough. I want that to be like a little feature of the groove. So I think what I'm gonna do is keep that kick right left little section there, but go to open-handed technique there and really ghost the right and pop the left.
There we go. And you can even make the face there. Just for that part. Hey, everything's cool. Doggy. Hey, everything's cool. Doggy.
All right, I like that. So we're starting to spice the groove up a little bit. Let's try it with music. I'm digging it. I think it sounds good, but I mean, this is YouTube. Allow me to have a little extra spice. This isn't the real world. I'm not auditioning for like some musical director right now. I'm talking to drummers. We can have a little paprika. So I'm gonna take every second bar, keep that kick right left, maybe bring it down to Bobby snare drum and diddle those notes. So that would give us I literally have no idea if you can hear me when I'm speaking to you, because you'd be hearing me through this mic, but I'm assuming you can't. By the way, there's a mic here. Hello. And for those of you that are new to the channel, I always record my drums with 2 microphones. So I have an overhead mic, and then I have one in front of the kit, and that is all I use. All right, so let's hear that with the music and see how it sounds. of just our stand. Remember, like I said, boring to us because we've done it so much. But that thing that we've done so much, now we're starting to put our personal stamp on it. Now, honestly, to that song, if that was a real track, the diddle part is way too often. I would probably do it maybe every 8th bar. Anytime there was a turnaround in the verse where it's like, we're not going to the chorus, we're just kind of resetting the verse, that would be a perfect spot for it. I wouldn't do it every 2nd bar, but like I said, this is YouTube. I know you guys aren't gonna wait 16 bars to hear some diddles. But now you know what it takes to kind of start to spice up your grooves. Take the things that you already know and just think like, okay, well, to me, anytime like a stick is coming down to a surface, I immediately think like, well, what are my texture options? I could have an accent, a ghost, a diddle, a buzz, or if it's 2 hands, I could have a flam. Those are my texture options for every single note. And so I just think sometimes instead of adding a bunch of brand new stuff, maybe I'll change the texture of something that's already happening inside the groove. Now, YouTubers, you are more than welcome to learn this groove if you want, but that's not the point of this lesson. The point of this lesson is for you to take a groove that you can already do. Maybe it's a standard paradiddle groove, maybe it's a double paradiddle groove, maybe it's a songo, whatever it is, and try to spice it up a little bit by changing a few notes here and there, and think of it maybe as an AABA section, or just changing the texture of some of the notes that are already there. So I hope you got something out of this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I have a major announcement coming next week, and I cannot wait to share the news with you and how it will change this channel moving forward. But until next time, YouTubers, go practice.